Mark, good morning.
Good morning. Nice to see you again.
It's great to see you and to congratulate you on Max Payne.
Thank you.
Of course, a lot of people out there know it's a video game. A lot of people don't know it's a video game.
Mm-hmm.
Were you familiar with the video game?
I was not. I read the script and loved it, and then they told me that it was based on a video game, and that was a bit of a red flag for me because I don't know that video games can be turned into movies. I grew up playing very simple games like Pac-Man and stuff like that. So I went and immediately checked out the game, but it's a very interesting story and it's very cinematic, so I thought it was a natural thing to make into a movie.
Now that it's about ready to come out, are you a little worried that the game people maybe won't like it simply because it's not the game?
No, I think we do the game a lot of justice and then kind of take it to another level. And people feel like I'm well suited to play the part. It's not like I can't handle the weapons and bring that edge to the screen. So I think they're going to love it.
There's a lot of weaponry going on in this, a lot of gunfire and different kinds of weapons. Now, you people use the real thing, don't you?
Yes, yeah. I mean, obviously, all the safety precautions are taken. We don't want anybody to get hurt, but yeah, real weapons and fake bullets.
Does it give you any pause at all when you have to start?
I don't mind when I'm pointing it at somebody. It just kind of bothers me when somebody's pointing it back at me, I like to hit and not be hit. That's my motto.
As I kept watching the film and seeing how the pharmaceutical company was fitting into it, I don't think you're going to get any awards from the pharmaceutical companies, are you?
Well, that's okay. I believe in homeopathic medicine anyway.
Do you?
Yeah, for the most part, unless you have a serious illness, yeah. But I don't just run to the doctor and start popping pills every time I get a runny nose.
Do you think that the pharmaceutical companies will register any kind of a protest or reaction?
No, it's only a movie, so I don't think so.
So you're a very busy actor. You've had a couple of movies right before this, and now you have Max Payne, and then you have some coming after this.
Yeah, The Lovely Bones as well.
And so what kind of a film is that?
The Lovely Bones, it's based on the bestseller. Peter Jackson directed it. I play an accountant and a dad, and I think it's going to be an amazing movie.
Mark, do you sometimes just kind of pinch yourself and think, wow, all this is happening in my life?
It's amazing, yes. I feel very fortunate and very blessed. Thank God every day.
But don't you think that you sort of planned it, or at least...
Yeah, I mean, it didn't happen by accident, but, it takes a lot of work and a little bit of luck, and, you need to be at the right place at the right time and be capable of pulling it off. But I still feel like I'm just very blessed.
This originally was going to be an R, but now it is a PG-13.
It is the hardest PG-13 ever released, yes.
Yeah, I was stunned when I saw
that
it was PG-13.
But we made a point to try to make it PG-13. I mean, you don't hear me cursing in the movie. I thought we could bring that energy and that intensity without having to curse.
At the very end of the credits, there's a scene in a bar. Now, most people are going to be halfway home by the time that comes up. Well, what is that scene all about?
It's just a little tag to say that, well, despite the fact that we brought down most of the company, this woman is still in a very strong position of power, and, like a lot of CEOs you see on Wall Street, they're walking away and pretty much unscathed. So, maybe a little wink that there's a possibility that we'll come back and do another one, I think.
Have you signed for that?
No, I have not. I've never done a sequel. They've tried to make sequels out of a lot of the films that I've made, and my only thing is if we can make it better than the first, or at least as good, then I'm willing to consider it. But other than that, I'm just moving on to the next thing.
I'll talk with you when Max Payne 2 comes out.
We'll see. We'll see.